Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. Threads one in. Bellingham plays it in. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Great vision. And it's been played through. Picked out. He's had a shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So, a breakthrough already. Bellingham. And here's Van Basten. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That pass isn't the best. And he's intervened well there. Ederson getting this one clear. And this is Van Basten. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Rodri. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Danger averted for now. Kokchu. And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ødegaard. Now it's Van Basten. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Van Basten. No luck with that dink over the top. That's really well cleared. And they're quick to get it back. Azar. That has not gone well. Ronaldinho. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
And now he has two. Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Van Basten. Bellingham. Azar. Kokchu. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ødegaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Bellingham. And he's cut it out. Bellingham with the foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out. And that's it. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Begley. Vietnam can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Vietnam come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ronaldinho. And it's Michel Platini.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Back into the middle. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Serginho. So what can they make of this? And that could set him on his way. Ronaldinho tries a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Vietnam have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
They still can't get carried away. They haven't been promoted just yet. That's positional goals.
Platini! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now, can they get him all? He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Baresi gets good distance on it. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Chu. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Chu. Now it's Van Basten.
Brazil really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played into space. Oh, that was vital. Chu is always looking to break lines. Oh, that's neat. Ronaldinho, chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Chu. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Decent chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Ronaldinho, and a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Baresi. Palmer. He has found the way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Ronaldinho. Van Basten. And this is Van Basten. That is a brilliant interception. And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Messi. Now it's Palmer. It's a pretty loose pass. He can get that clear. Platini. Now Van de Ven. Platini. Now Van de Ven. Rice. And he's being shifted off it. He's in a great position here. Batistuta. And he shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Vietnam really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, that's fabulous. Van Nistelrooy. Alexander-Arnold. Van de Ven. Looking to play him in. Looking to go deep. And he's taking no chances there. And the referee brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Vietnam ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back underway. No reported change to either side during the break. Always onto this. Adams gets over and intercepts. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rice. Brazil looking to pass their way through. And that's not going to reach.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's been cut out, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Batistuta! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição no time do
Corner
Brasil.
number 3 coming up.
Camisa 41.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's had a hit!
Camisa 17.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ambitious ball here. That's a nicely shaped ball. That has been knocked clear. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Baresi. And it's Serginho. And here's Ronaldinho. He's having a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Alexander-Arnold. Baresi. Palmer. And Koeman. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. Koeman. And it's Palmer. Van der Ven.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This
Shot a goal! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Camisa 25.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Adams. And the keeper's got it again. Baresi. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Van Basten. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Platini. Kukçu. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Somewhat off target. Vietnam are almost home and dry as far as going up is concerned.
You can see how all that tension and pressure we saw before the game, Peter, it's all lifted. Now, no mistakes.
Now it's Ronaldinho. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 24.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Camisa 10.
You can run onto that.
Deixando o
Van der
campo
Ven
para
gets it
entrada
clear.
Camisa 22. Camisa 19. Neymar.
Neymar. And Koeman. And it's Seedorf. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That has not gone well. Platini. Vieira. Alexander-Arnold.
Foram indicados 2
2 minutes
de
to be added on.
acréscimo.
Serginho calmly anticipates. Chance here to counter. And that could set him on his way. And it's Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! And that has faded wide. time is up. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. And this is Batistuta. The unmissable figure of Jan Koller. No doubt where his strength lies.
No, well, if ever you wanted to show the definition of target man, it's him, the human lighthouse.
And near a 7'6".
Yeah, with the right service, he's unplayable.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well read, nice interception. That's ruffled a few. It's Eto'o! This is Batistuta. Rudiger cuts it out. Rodri. Koller. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Could move up a gear here. Xabi Alonso gets across to intercept that. Chips it through. That is good alertness. Sané is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Mbappe. And he plays one through. Vietnam still without a single shot on target. Jordi Alba is there to clear. Turan. Ambitious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, cracking ball. Batistuta! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Batistuta. Eto'o. Oh, a delicate chip through. And the through ball. And that should get the job done. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And this is Batistuta. Van Basten. Decent chance! It's in! That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Number 10, Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten. Marco van Basten.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Van Basten. It's a threatening ball. It's Van Basten! Oh, that was no routine save.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. goes to finish! He scored! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That's a cute ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ronaldinho. Araujo gets over and intercepts. Oh no, what has happened here? Threads one in. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. Chu. That's a sharp pass.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And that's been won straight back. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, great chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, And that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Van Basten really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Odo. And Adams. Forlan is herring after that one. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. More and more pressure on the ball here. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. Kukçu. And he's picked out the run. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. He's got tall. Decent enough try. And here's Batistuta. Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Kukçu. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho. Now it's Forlan. Let's a look and place it forward. Vietnam. And Batistuta! And he's following up! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kaka. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Odo. And it's Perez. And that is a little undercooked. Approaching the half-hour mark. Kukçu. Now it's Ronaldinho. Played back in. And the shot's on here. Kaka. And it's Serginho. Rodri. And he's being shifted off it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kaka. Perez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He can run onto that. Shot could be on. And the shot! He has done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Serginho. Ronaldinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Serginho. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That pass isn't the best. Kaka. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. A goal at a really telling moment.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Rodri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Batista shoots! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Numero 25.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Vietnam are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Vietnam head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Here we go again then. No changes at the interval from either side. And he was quick to react. Kupchu. Now it's Ronaldinho. Kaka. Now it's Forlan. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Serginho's, he gets big! It's there! The second half off to a spectacular start! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Serginho. Looking to play him in. A lot of and the shots! It's a goal! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Could be danger here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And smartly reclaimed. And this is Forlan. Serginho did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Face to face with the keeper. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That has been cut short. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And this is Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well timed, excellent interception. Serginho, who's set up one goal so far.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Ronaldinho, and he cuts out the supply. And here's Forlan. Ronaldinho. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ronaldinho finds himself offside. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Forlan. Batistuta thinks of a chance for a shot! Now it's Batistuta. And this is Van Basten. Now it's Van Basten. Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Short changes him with that pass. He's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Serginho. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Well, it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. Serginho. Guardiola.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Batistuta. Oh, that was vital. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that will be it. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Right card makes the interception. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble. And Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
Now, can they get him away? Tar gets over and intercepts. Serginho. That's been slipped through. And this is Van Basten. Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover this. That's an imaginative pass. Tar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Tar cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. Leicester gets across to intercept that. Now it's Ronaldinho. First quarter of an hour gone. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Cafu has been sent off. It was deemed a professional foul. He'll fancy himself from here. Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. In he goes again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Messi duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side.
Big header! In for the pieces! That's another chance! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
He's one-on-one, short, he's had a shot! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Vieira. That's really well manoeuvred. Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. Neymar crosses it in, and he knocks it clear. Now it's Batistuta. That looks a good ball through. And he's well positioned. And a chance! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. Chu providing shot at goal! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Threads one in, and this is Luis Suarez. Not the most convincing of passes. Rodri. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Batistuta. Vieira, looking for the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's intervened well there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And that's a good ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tar kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And it's Luis Suarez. Looking to play him in. Always onto this. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. No. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Vietnam have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Vietnam head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Le numéro 6.
Here we go again then.
Le numéro 9.
Van Basten. He's had it taken off
Le
him.
numéro 10. Ronaldinho. Le numéro 11.
Out for a throw. Nesta. Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Corta. Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, perfectly measured that. Chu. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Look at the space here. Vietnam can't breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, well measured. Face to face with the key. Decent chance! Batistuta! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And Messi! Really well taken goal. They're back within reach. Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he's managed to get rid, taken back almost at once. So we've reached the hour mark. Ball driven towards the far post. Ronaldinho tries to pass it through. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho. Now he's got space here. And he welcomes it in. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Done delicately. Back in possession and ready to go again. Looking for options for movement. And it's Bale. Vieira. Chu calmly anticipates. Now it's Batistuta. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ronaldo, who's set up one goal so far. Ronaldinho. Jordi Alba cuts out the pass. Serginho. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Batistuta! He has done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Vietnam grab a 3, and it's Van Basten. There's the shot! And he hits the net! And he is just ripping it up! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cannavaro. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo touches it back. Van Basten. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vietnam ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. That is good alertness. Chu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Costa Curta. Strong running down that left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
3 minutes.
And he's had a hit! Oh, impressive strike. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beck.